It's a great blessing to be with you on this Friday, and I trust your week has gone well. I always look forward to the weekend as we have an opportunity to gather together as a church and to be able to serve together. And right now we're in full preparations for our 50th anniversary and a lot of things going on, and just thankful for the Lord's goodness. Today I'd like to look at Acts chapter 13. And the Apostle Paul is preaching a message here. And as he concludes the message, after he gives the essence of the gospel, he says then in verse 32, "And we declare unto you glad tidings, how that the promise which was made unto the fathers, God hath fulfilled the same unto us, their children, in that he raised up Jesus again, as it is also written in the second Psalm, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee." Now, I love how he introduces the tremendous truth of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. He says, I've got glad tidings to tell you that the promise that God made to our fathers, he has fulfilled in Jesus Christ. Now, I want to tell you one thing that'll really encourage you. It'll be something that will be a word of encouragement to you all the time. Get excited about the gospel. You see, those early Christians wanted to tell everybody Jesus rose again. You heard that he was crucified, but he didn't stay in the grave. He's now ascended to the right hand of the Father. Now, this is great news. And I tell you, the holy enthusiasm empowered by the Spirit of those early believers spread across Jerusalem, and literally thousands were saved. And then in Judea, Samaria, up into Galilee, up into the Gentile regions of Lebanon and Syria, and on it went. There's something about the excitement of glad tidings. Keep excited about the resurrection. Jesus rose from the grave. He won the day for us on the cross and proved it by coming out of that grave. That's great news. Oh, I love it when I'm witnessing, and then that grips me as I'm talking about the bad news of sin and hell. And then to get to the fact that there is hope in Jesus. He has won the victory. Friends, I think one of the big problems we have is we're not staying encouraged about the main thing. And the main thing is that Jesus rose again. That was the main message of the early believers. And it needs to be the main message of 21st century believers. You go to other cultures where there's more oppression, I'm telling you, you'll find believers excited about telling people Jesus rose from the grave. That's the difference between Jesus and Muhammad, Jesus and Buddha, Jesus and any other religious leader. He rose from the grave. He is the Savior, and we have a living Savior. We know him today, and the Spirit of God indwells us. We've got the answer. Oh, I think we would be far better off. We wouldn't get depressed. We wouldn't have the problems we have if we would keep that joy and that excitement of the glad tidings, as it says here. I declare unto you glad tidings. And he goes on to speak of what Christ has done for us. Oh, may God keep us focused on that good news.